Chat should show up. Okay, we have chat here.
Yeah, there you go. Chat is up over
I'm
there.
gonna.
I can't see it near as well as you can, but
Well, I'm gonna have chat up here also.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
no one's here yet.
Well, they're gonna hear this on the playback.
Yeah, it's true.
Hello, everyone. It is I, Jim.
I'm Sam.
Thank you for joining us today. We are going live. We've gone live. We did it.
We need to talk about recent JoJo stuff that we never fucking talk about.
It's true.
Let's see.
Hello, everyone.
No one's here yet.
All right, we sound good. I
think
checked
it's
the
the first-
audio.
First time really streaming together, like in the same room like this.
I know, it's been a while.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Billy Boyle tuning in. Yo, what is up, Billy
Yo,
Boyle?
Billy here, not here, watching Dark Souls 2.
Thank you for joining, Billy Boyle.
Yeah.
Sam and I are in the same room. I'm looking deep into Sam's eyes right now.
I can't see Jim through this microphone's in my face.
Everyone, make sure you give an update in the chat real quick. Update. We are actually. This is not a joke stream. I'm known for my April Fool's jokes.
You do not bastardize my birthday again.
This is not a joke stream. This is an actual fake.
Not fake.
An actual part 9 prediction stream.
This is kind of like a. We're kind of prepping like a pre-episode. Once we actually get like a protagonist design, we do want to do like a actual recording of more of a prediction episode. But this is kind of like a pre-prediction episode. This is more of like a bingo. We want to make bingo board for part 9, a prediction bingo board.
That's the idea.
So this is kind of like a brainstorming stream, I guess is the best way to do it. Baseless, with no knowledge of anything from JoJo Land, only a title.
Yeah, we literally don't know. We don't even know. We know that it's going to exist.
Yes. So we kind of want to prep ideas for like a Jim bingo, a me bingo, and maybe some a chat bingo, depending on some ideas you guys have that we can put into a bingo board. I think it'd be fun, right?
I'm excited.
They're gonna get a. I think this is like the last time you did a stream with like the 30 minutes you did ranking for the Dark Souls tier list.
Yeah,
So-
that was fun.
That was fun. We get to do a Dark Souls 2 one soon. Once I'm done.
Yeah. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it, folks.
All right.
Let me check the chat really quick.
I'm doing it now.
Doing it. Updating right now. Thank you, Billy Boyle.
Will the stream stay up? I think it will stay up.
Yeah, we'll keep this one up. Don't worry.
On the view.
Can't watch right now because I have to study. All right. Well, good luck, Yami, studying.
Just get some of your baseless predictions of maybe stuff that will maybe appear, maybe be answered. We'll see.
All right. We're gonna start. Hold on. How do I get rid of this? We want image. All right.
Cause I have some notes, stuff in my phone notes of maybe some stuff that could appear.
So here we are. This will be an ongoing document. We're gonna be Sam and I both brainstormed. We came up with some ideas about what we think the future could hold for JoJo for part 9.
Yes.
And we are going to create a sort of
Bingo.
Yeah, well, the idea is ultimately we're going to be doing a bingo list for each.
Jogo.
We are going to encourage everyone out there to also do your own part 9 bingo boards. Feel free to use this stream as sort of inspiration for that.
I said we want to make at least 2 bingo boards. The Sam and Jim bingo board, but we also want to incorporate either a chat. Maybe not from chat. We'll maybe incorporate them, but we also maybe incorporate into ours as well. But so, do you want to do your? I guess you have yours up there because that wasn't on my notes.
All right, I have to say that one is mostly a joke.
Are you sure?
Jobin isn't dead is mostly a joke.
It's a copium.
I'm pretty sure that Jobin is in fact dead.
He got a new
as much
heart.
as I hate to entertain that idea.
Ugh.
But so yeah, feel free this whole time to add your own into the chat. Maybe if I like them, I'll add them to our list.
And I know we have like there's like the general one, like, you know, part 8 character reappearing, but this is like the most, I guess, specific one I had, which is the Mitsuba's second child that she's pregnant with will appear. That's like my I guess very specific prediction that I have.
Oh, we're already hitting an issue.
What?
Walter White is covering up.
Oh, no. You gotta shrink Walter White down.
All right, I'll shrink Walter White down.
Because I'm on that copium of you can't tease that probably has to come in.
I find myself agreeing
because Araki's not limited for the established stands that he has. He can do literally whatever he wants with that. But That's my copium pick. You have Jobin not being dead, it being a very copium.
I have to say that I have to say it is fake. It is a lie. I do think Jovin's dead. I did that just for the memes. Oh, hey, what's up, Aeon?
Hey, yeah.
They go to space. Oh, I'm gonna write it down.
I guess we have a setting one. Which, do you say in Morio outside of Japan, or do you have space?
Make Walter White bigger. All right, I'm gonna need to start reconfiguring things to start fitting more than three predictions on screen at once. So,
yeah, lower that font. Get it in
Times New
game theory. This is game theory. but yeah, I guess the setting is gonna be a free space for you or maybe that's like a
well,
like a
you had a
bingo
really
space.
good idea. Oh, yo, what's up, Helena?
Theme park. They're gonna be a theme park.
Sam, your free space idea was good, which was Joestar birthmark.
Free space at Joestar.
Yeah, that's gonna be the free space.
I meant the setting, like a setting like spot on bingo
Oh, okay.
board will be like space at Morio again, or do we go outside Morio? Like, will it be like a road trip kind of one?
These are all very fun ideas. Let me move a Rocky down.
You can put they go to space, but you have to put parentheses like setting. So, because that's the one I think I can change on multiple bingo boards.
All right, let's say setting,
Space.
and then we're gonna add. Okay, so I'm just gonna say space.
Space Morio
Oh, wait.
again.
I will have this on the background while I work. Spinzel will be a background character.
Hell yeah!
That's a good theory.
I wish. Rocky watches my specific Dark Souls streams.
Man, JoJo's in a relationship with the reader. I will bet money that we'll never see any of the Higashikatas again.
Wow, that's a bold prediction.
That is a very bold prediction.
Medi's there too.
Yo, what's up, Medi? As I said, everyone feel free to drop your own fan theories in the comment.
Does YouTube actually save like the chat thing so we can go back and like look through it to actually like write down some chat predictions?
Actually, I don't think it does. Let me add. I think I can add a chat. I'll add it over Walter White.
Okay.
I thought I had this set here. I guess I didn't. Oh no, I hate how Streamlabs works.
But yeah, I think setting's a good.
Joshu robot arm. Wait, I gotta write that down.
No, I don't. There's no way he's getting.
He might.
He's
Sam,
gonna be a guy
might.
that's gonna steal someone else's arm with his nuts and bolts powers.
Yeah, robot arm.
He's not gonna get a robot arm. He'll steal some asshole's like.
Widgets. I think it's in widgets. I want chatbox.
If he stole someone's arm, would he think he need to have a matching blood type to steal an arm? Or think he can steal whatever?
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Jojo Dawes?
What's up, Jojo Dawes?
All right, let's do chat box. Okay, let's see if this works. I'll put it over Walter White. So far, I'm not seeing it work.
I think I see it there. I see it showing up on the bottom.
Oh, it is working.
Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. You did it, Jim.
I did it. Oh, wait, you can't see
Leave
that.
it under Walter White.
We'll leave it under Walter White.
All right. So, yeah, we have setting. We have...
Original Dio comes back.
No. I don't think anything...
Aeon says there's no way we would never see Higashikata again. That would be absurd. I agree. All right, let's say...
Boat.
Return of Higashikatas.
Okay.
Question mark.
I mean, that kind of goes with... Yeah, we have the copium. I mean, the Mystery of a Second Child appears kind of my specific one. But yeah, that's also kind of a Higashikata technically. But I also kind of wrote, like, will we find out who runs the fruit industry, the fruit business now?
Okay, so yeah, this brings up a good point. So, how much of a direct sequel to JoJolion could this be?
I talked about. I forgot my brainstorming what we're gonna do for this, but I was like, do we do like, what if Part 9 is continuation of like Part 8, or is it like more of like a loose continuation, kind of like how Part 8 was to 7, I guess, of like having a couple things show back up, but like not being super tied to it? Or will it just be not really like related, kind of like how Part 5 is like very hardly related, other than like the Arrow and like the Dio connection, and like Polnareff showing up, but like.
Oh my gosh, chat's going too quick for me to keep up with it.
Chat's going crazy.
Blue Hawaii 2 that takes twice as long. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I say. I think like the connection.
Wait, so Helena said Part 9 is going to start with Mitsuba Higashikata flying to a wacky country, let's say Greece, and getting mugged immediately.
Damn. I think like connection is a good bingo piece. I can change up like direct sequel, very loosely connected. Like those can be two things on a bingo board.
Yeah.
Because
that would be an immediate. So, well, Sam and I were just discussing this earlier. When you have something on a bingo board that, say, for example, one of your things is direct sequel, immediately that could be a dead one. Like the second that part 9 begins, that could immediately be dead or confirmed.
It can be like more how like part 1 and 2 are to 3, where like it's a more of a sequel to those storylines that go into part like where like where you see like part. I guess like part like 8 to 7, which is like it has references to part 7, where that's like the middle connection, where like in part 5 is like very loosely connected.
Yeah,
like that's like the levels of it. But we start a direct continuation. Like it takes place in Moria. We're still like dealing with like the part 8 stuff, like Fallout and stuff that happened to it. But God, trying to think. I wrote like this is like another one, the specific one. Will we have a Holly appearance? Like.
So it would need to be
actual Holly, like more Holly, like resolution.
To me, this is very important because it feels like something Joe Julian kind of like fumbled.
Yeah.
Because it felt like it was really important to Josuke's character.
Yeah.
And then it just didn't really get a resolution.
I wrote that like who like is more so the protagonist like prediction of like. Because we don't even know like what we'll get the information wise. Maybe just a picture. We don't know how to relate it to. But like, will it be like a child of like of Gappy somehow? Or will we go to the thing I've been predicting, which is the Joseph side of the family, like that family tree side? Like, will it go from there? Because they tease Joseph, and I feel like you should have a reason to have introduced Joseph in that flashback last chapter. Because if you don't, it's just like, hi, I understood that reference. Like, watching Fully Cooley is bit like this, the progressive and everything. It was very much like that, and they could just do that, just like have a reference just for reference sake. But like, that's what I think. How will the protagonist be related to the Joestar? Because it's kind of tough.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the protagonist really quick. So there's a lot of. I really want it to be girl.
Well, we can't, if we do a bingo board, we can't really put that on there because.
So okay, let's just for what our plan is. We're gonna wait until we get like the first real drop of a
part 9 anything.
Yeah, like if we get like a part 9 character reveal. That would obviously I wouldn't put Girl JoJo on my bingo board. So that's when we're gonna like do the brainstorming for our bingo board now.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna like I'll make one for everyone else to use. Like I'll put it on our Twitter.
I think we have a Sam one and a Jim one, and then maybe like a.
Well, no. What we'll do is we'll each have our own, and then I'll make a template that everyone else can do because I think it's really funny. But I am really hoping that it is a girl protagonist, female JoJo.
I think we'll get male protagonist, female protagonist, or the long theory of the twin protagonists.
I do really love the twin protagonists. I do feel a little bit of copium when I think about it. But like, because it's such a crazy moonshot. But it would be for like, okay, let's think of part 9 is the final part of JoJo.
Yes.
It'd be really fun if Araki just got really weird with it.
Yeah.
Just like Danny DeVito.
But and also the thing is of like, going by like how I felt the Rohan chapters went, I feel like he doesn't want to maybe continue with the part 8 stuff.
It seems like he's not very eager to keep writing JoJo. Yeah, he's very much fixated on a lot of these like different like disparate ideas right now.
And like I feel like he's going to end the world again maybe with this. Like, I think the prediction is, will we have a world-ending threat like kind of how part 6 was? Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And especially with like how doomer he feels about the world right now. Like, I feel like he could do that again and maybe just have a bad end.
It interests me, the idea of like because the last Rohan chapter was all about like global warming, climate change,
and the one before that was just like losing time and budding like editors and everything. Like a lot of like what's the verb, like anger and like stress seem to be going to Araki.
But the whole idea with like ecology. So as you know, Sam, I'm a big fan of Dune. I'm a big fan of the Dune series, which is very focused on ecology, planetary ecology, if you will. But so I think like obviously part 8 has a lot of it's all about like plant rearing, horticulture. I could see Araki. He seems very interested in like global warming right now. And there's kind of this idea teased that like the next part would be like jumping around like like island hopping, trying to get to like the origin of the Rokakaka. So I could see that kind of playing a part in there, maybe.
Yeah, and okay, I guess that kind of leads to another prediction. Like, will we have the fruit appear? Will the fruit appear again, or will that just like a one-off thing? You think? Like, will we have a thing like, oh yeah, they started to mass produce the fruit more? They found the magical larva hatchery and just cook them all and just made.
It is that is interesting to point out because that is something that like Akafu did announce that. Like a big press conference moment, we have the Joe Kakaka or whatever, or the Joe La La La,
the Rokakaka, and then the test tube one.
The new universe has not yet introduced a new JoJo. From Jonathan to Josuke, it's all pre-established. So yes. I think that either it's going to be Giorno or Jolene, and my money's on Jolene.
Yeah, we had a bingo. I had a bingo idea of will the part 5-6 reference, like will we have a part 5-6 obvious reference, like, kind of like how Yashaho was the Koichi reference. Like I wrote that on a bingo board option of like, will we have a very obvious character reference to like Bruno or like Hermes or even Jolene and Giorno, or I think a Bruno reference or character like one for one.
Yeah.
Not even, or just take the last name, or like a Bucciarati like last name.
I was thinking one of the ones I'm afraid to put on there, but I feel like it's a Hail Mary would be Zappelli. Like have a Zappelli reference.
Like and it was Gyro.
I know. I feel like it's kind of it's not a good one, but it's a fun one.
Another one I put down was, will we have another rock human appear? Will we have a rock human Jobro? Will we have like a female rock human we'll get to know? I wrote down like rock human appearance essentially. Like, what do you think?
Yeah. Oh, so the rock humans are they're a really huge part of it. Because
we kind of had like a gang kind of thing.
Huge.
It wasn't like really prominent as them, or it was an organization, but like it wasn't like a mob, like obviously saying, yeah, this is a mob we're going with. But like it was very like, yeah, it's kind of a rock human gang. But I wanted more like they could just do a part 5, like have an actual like hitman team of rock humans, or maybe have a good one. That'd be really like Mamazuku should have been a rock human or something. That would have been fucking interesting as hell.
That would have been very interesting, wouldn't it have been? It would have been fitting, one might say.
Yes.
Aeon said it's going to be both Giorno and Jolene somehow. Every JoJo has been represented so far. I think that's a really good mentality to take of like what are kind of like the check boxes that haven't been checked off yet. Like we've gotten a few part 6 references here and there.
The thing is with Giorno is like he is so weirdly a Joestar. Like, like out of all the main characters, he is like the weirdest one of like Dio banged somebody in Jonathan's body. So he is a Joestar, but like, how do you do that in this universe when the Diego was nothing like that?
Yeah, it would need to be like a spiritual successor.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you do Giorno? Like, how do you get this Italian man into here? Unless it's like, I don't know. Because
that's what Josuke is. Josuke is not really. He's not like Josuke Higashikata. He's like a more spiritual successor to him.
Unless this Joseph Joestar that we've met for like 2 chapters. Also, he just went. Instead of like banging someone in Morio and cheating on his wife that way, he went to Italy and banged some other woman in Italy. Even because his mother is Lisa on the family tree, so there is a way he would go back to Italy and maybe bang somebody there, and that's how like a Giorno descended from there.
It feels so natural. Like all my speculation for part 9 feels like it's going to be set in Japan, in the world that we've seen, because so much of like the Joestar bloodline is in Japan.
But I would love.
But it makes sense that it would be why wouldn't it be like Italy?
I wanted Rocky to do another like traveling multiple setting part. Like, part 5 also had him travel through Italy, which is fun. Like, I love part 3 traveling through the world to Egypt. Like, I think him to do another like on the like a road trip kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, part 7 did that, but it wasn't like the point of anything really, and it was like also like the early 1900s, so like you weren't really like.
So okay, here's my big brain prediction. So looking at every part of JoJo so far, it's alternated between not road trip and road trip. Part 1, not a road trip. Part 2, road trip. Part 3, oh wait.
Part 3 is a road trip.
It flips there.
Okay.
Part 3 is a road trip. Part 4, not a road trip. Part 5, road trip. Part 6, not a road trip.
I mean,
Shut up. Part 7, road trip. Part 8, not a road trip.
Oh, it's not a road trip, it's a race.
It's okay. What do horses ride on? They're still called roads. Then part 8.
They walk everywhere.
Part 8 is not a road chase.
They go around Morio essentially, kind of like part 4 was.
Part 7, part 8. No,
it's going.
Part 9 is gonna be a road trip.
Mm-hmm.
That's my fan theory. It's gonna start in Egypt. Or no,
start in Egypt. We're doing the
I meant to say Italy. I meant to say Italy.
but yeah. So I think like the settings, I guess, like, or the terms of the setting, like, will it be multiple settings or are we focusing on one city essentially?
Mehdi said, I feel like we'll see the crew of Part 9 go to the islands where the Lokakaka has grown, from what we've seen bits and pieces of. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of how my brain really... people are shitting on me saying Part 1's more of a road trip. Shut up.
It's more so going on a trip to clean up Dio, following the trail of bodies to Dio.
Yeah. But yeah, Felix said that, like, I believe the fruit is from New Guinea. Yeah. So I guess the idea, and that's kind of in my head, it feels like we've set up kind of a big point here of, like, the Rokakaka. I know that our podcast is named after it, but I kind of don't care about the Rokakaka. I think it's kind of lived its usefulness.
It served its purpose, I guess, even though, like, it wasn't very satisfying.
Unfortunately, it's similar to the Speedwagon Foundation. It kind of is, like, too big for the universe. It kind of, like, the fact that Akifu announced that it exists and they use it for like medical trials,
but it wasn't like
it's gonna create like this expectation that it exists in the universe now.
Yes, true, man.
Didn't Araki say that he wanted a part to take place in the Scottish Highlands? Definitely could be interesting.
Or getting the Highlander, baby.
Source, please. But I would love a Scottish JoJo. But not gonna lie, we've had several British ones. We could use a Scottish one now.
A ginger JoJo.
Oh, so far all the JoJos have just been dark-haired and golden-haired.
Yeah.
Either dark. Actually, aren't they all technically dark-haired?
They have like purplish hair.
Oh, whatever. I guess colors don't exist because
Johnny has like brown hair.
Wait,
I think.
Does Giorno dye his hair, or does hair transform because of stand?
I went over this. Giorno's hair transformed once he got his stand unlocked. Like once at a certain age, his hair turned gold. It wasn't dyed.
It's called puberty, Sam. Look it up.
Yeah, sure, but. I think that brings up another, I guess, with the fruit and everything and stuff coming back up. Like, I guess the biggest copium of Part 8, which is Flashback Man / Bling Baby. Like, will that be a reference? I don't want to talk about that at all. I just want to say
I don't want to talk about this.
I'm exhausted of this discussion, but I know people will bring that up of like Flashback Man answer. I'm like, no, it's not.
I feel like I can't remember who it was. I saw a video recently that discussed the Bling Bling Baby, and I feel like the Bling Bling Baby has like literally it serves its purpose fine. It doesn't need to. The whole point of it is about like fortune. It's all about like fortune and like the fact that this child survived this storm. Like it doesn't need to be.
Yeah, I'll talk about this. So okay, I saw someone talk about like Gappy's hair style. Like, this kind of goes with it. Will Gappy be like the Part 4 Jotaro? Will he be the mentor character?
Mm-hmm. So okay, Gappy's inclusion.
Yeah.
This is a very, I don't know,
because I feel like
we have to. I feel like he has to show up.
Yeah, and I feel like he could benefit of being like the Jotaro mentor character, where we get better characterization for like I guess him. Because at the halfway point, his characterization just gets thrown out like for the most part of like his character.
It kind of does.
His character goal. And it becomes just like a quiet background character to like everybody else arguing around him. I mentioned as like say, will we see his hair? Will he be the mentor character? Will we get a non-sailor design or maybe an alternate sailor design, not just like what Jotaro had, which was like a slightly different hat and a color scheme, or will we go to like his like Jotaro's Part 6 design, which is like a similar but different?
I feel like it's still gotta have the sailors, but it'll be different. It'll be like a Jotaro thing, like. Jotaro technically still dresses like he's a high schooler, but he switches it up. He puts like croc pants on.
It's like he put a different filter on, like a different like texture.
I'll say design refresh.
Design refresh. Okay, and like I think I want to put like mentor ? As another one because like I want to know because he can be. I think it'd be really fun to have him be like the Jotaro
main villain.
Tsurugi main villain.
All right, yeah, Tsurugi main villain.
Tsurugi inclusion main villain. Is he still sexually assaulting Yashahiko? Is he stalking her?
Tsurugi.
So, but what's it called? I
cannot keep up with chat. I'm sorry, everyone.
This is another thing I put on there is, will the corpse parts come back as another plot point, which they tried to a little bit, but then just kind of like didn't. Of like having the corpse part, maybe like alluding to the corpse parts being like what's causing like.
It's definitely got to be like I feel like the fact that it came back up and it was so important and important in part 8, I did scare quotes, is because it's got to come up again. Like, it's got to be something that Araki's fixated on.
Because it's canon that they basically took him back, but they already affected the land essentially.
Tsurugi mentor. Wait, I'll add Tsurugi. Okay, we'll do
King Crimson Tsurugi
mentor. King Crimson.
I'm saying like this is like,
oh shit, it doesn't go down anymore. There we go.
This is like but Tsurugi King Crimson corpse parts return.
I feel like they have to. They have
this
to
kind of
return.
goes in with the corpse part stuff. Like, will we have more past character flashbacks, kind of like the Lucy ones, of just having like actually in the past? Like, with Johnny was like not something in the inner of our characters like lifespan. These are just like stories we heard or.
So what did the Holly? Sorry, I always do this.
The Lucy.
What did the Lucy flashback actually fucking accomplish?
Joseph was there.
It was only to tell us that
Toru was always there.
It was only to tell us that Toru has always been there with the, and that also there's another JoJo.
And he had the fruit. And he had a place where he planted.
Joseph.
He had like an orchard where he always had the fruit.
Yeah. So I don't know if like Lucy really can do anything else more. Like, I really don't know if there's any other,
but I'm like not even that. Like, there's more Joseph stuff we can get now, or like.
I would like to see what the fuck is up with Joseph. Okay, let's say
what the fuck's up with Joseph.
What the fuck is up with Joseph?
Also, this kind of goes for what the fuck is up with. I just go beyond reasoning. I wrote "go beyond reasoning?" ?
No, it's nothing.
It's nothing. It's just a power up.
Go beyond reference? ? I like how I just put a question mark after all these because
I mean, you can use "go beyond." I meant like "go beyond reasoning" of just like he just had it because he is the fucking strong.
He was told about the golden ratio.
Yeah. What's it called? Do you have? I've been reading a lot of my notes. Do you have anything off of yours you want to read off?
Oh yeah,
I've been reading a lot off of mine.
You've covered most of mine on TB.
I wrote Joseph goes with Joseph. I wrote Joseph's side of the family as one of mine, but that goes with that one of like his family tree and everything.
All right, so I wrote another one. Spin plays an important part in the story. So I kind of wrote mine as more of like as you would read them on like a bingo sheet.
Yeah.
So go beyond. I'll do spin.
Spinzel.
Spinzel herself.
Is that reference? Yeah.
Go beyond D's nuts. Yes, indeed.
If you don't know who Spinzel is, go follow my Twitch and watch my Twitch playthrough of Dark Souls. You can meet Spinzel.
Josuke is a mentor, but he actually sucks because he can't aim go beyond because Yasuo is at home cooking dinner. That's very good.
No, he's
yeah. All he has to do is punch it.
He already scared away Yasuo. Where like he should have like I said he should have like with the photo he should have brought her with him to them together.
Okay, that's a good. Do you think that
Yasuo and Gappy are together?
Yes, I wanted to.
I'm saying no because I would have been sold on it if he, while they were about to sit down, went back up and brought her back with him to the table, just at the reference to the family photo thing, like a good like comes back around and good resolution. You don't have to say it, but it's a good like tease, and I'm like, but that made me feel like he's not gonna use his 4 balls for anything.
Yeah, I mean he's we've all
he went back to the creepy 16-year-old that wants to like have sex with him.
Oh, Daya.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I did write. Okay, maybe I should add a thing. Oh, I also under Tsurugi added non-binary ?
Who?
For Tsurugi.
I was like, what? Tsurugi is obviously a sexual predator.
Horrible.
Doesn't matter what gender you are. That kid's a fucking predator.
What was I gonna write? I want to write
Yasuo cup.
so I wrote that
Gappy
already.
cross the Yasuo ?
Oh no, I want to. Okay, Return of the Higashikatas. Let's go there.
Okay.
So I want to say Daya. My prediction is Daya will return.
Daya
will return. No California King bed use.
Okay, I think Joshu I feel is a guarantee.
Joshu. Did I write Joshu? Oh, I did write Joshu Robot Arm. Let me move that down.
I think Joshu Robot Arm or Joshu Steel's arm, like other person.
Joshu Robot.
I don't like the robot arm.
I love the robot arm idea. It's great. It's so stupid.
I think he'll steal some assholes like.
Steal. Oh wait, art. Robot. Arm. Robot / steals.
That was like Josuke the main villain. They're gonna do what they did in Prototype 2, where they took the protagonist from the first game and just randomly made him a villain, even though that like completely goes against his arc from the first game. But what's it called? We talked about that.
I really don't like the idea of Josuke being a main villain.
I don't think that's gonna
It
happen.
makes me very sad.
Okay, I think I wrote the time place of this part. Like, do you think it'll go far in the future? Do you think this is a part that can go in the past, maybe? Like, or do we say it's a little bit more into the present? Like, I guess the year we would be in currently, I guess, it takes place in. Like,
I certainly don't think it'll go back in the past.
Okay.
I think it'll be in the same universe.
I'm trying to say like future, which is like going past the current year that we are in, and then because like it took place in 2012 or 2011, part 8. So like it take place like what 8-9 years later, or it'd be like 10 or 12 years later if we started like this year.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was set in 2020 or like 2021.
Okay, because
like part 8 was set the year that it came out. It came out in 2011.
Yeah,
and it was set
so
in
if we went to the current year, it would be like 12 years later, which we would have or maybe a couple years in the future, so we actually could have like a young. But I said you don't have to have a descendant of Josuke. You can just have like the Joseph side of the family is now. I always pointed that out, man. And if that happens, man, I'm gonna be big brained because I think there's a reason why you had the show Joseph. And
exactly. Yeah, I mean. It has to play. Like, he has to play something in the next one,
yes.
right? Like, his alternate branch off bloodline. Because, like, I guess the theory that wasn't really confirmed was that, what's the other, who's the guy who fused with Akira?
Oh, Kira and Jofume?
Jofume. So, yeah. Jofume's bloodline is teased to be from Joseph.
Okay, there's another thing I want to bring up, but we'll continue.
So, let's say that our main character is, for example, an Italian boy that's father is Joseph.
That Joseph had an affair with a woman down there.
So does that make them like cousins? Would that make him Gappy's like distant cousin?
In a weird way.
Would that be like
Gappy's like relative with like everybody? He's like really weird. He's like a half brother to a lot of people.
It does make it pretty confusing. Oh, Aeon's saying 2030s. I think that's I don't know. I feel like Araki's kind of averse to setting things in like the future.
That's why he was able to do that with part 6 because it was in a prison and you can't really you can't really show that in a prison.
Wait, when did part 6?
I mean, part 6 took place like didn't take
place.
Oh,
that did take place
in like
2010. I thought.
I think some.
Wait, actually, hold on. Chat, correct me. I don't feel like looking it up.
So I have like this is kind of in the category of characters showing up again, but Carrera.
The last time we saw Carrera, she did say that she will return, and she has not yet returned.
She's like, I will return in JoJolion Part 2.
In
JoJo Lands.
So Carrera did say she will return.
She did the gif of the kid doing the peace sign and then vanishing. She did that. I think that's another thing. I didn't have that in my notes, but I just remembered her now because I love Carrera.
He did do that for 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I guess I'm full of shit. Never mind.
He did a couple years into the future, but like it wasn't like super long into it. Like he didn't like try to do like this is 10 years later than we are at. Where the
2030s. I want funny bullshit like future technology. Like oh yeah, this is a robot that sucks up all the poop on the floor when you poop on the floor.
Okay, this is another thing. So the I was like, I heard like broken main character stand that will change profusely throughout the part, like the power of it.
So that's okay. We're reaching the territory of like vagueness, like change What do you mean?
Like stand power that's be dropped to be just
okay.
Different.
Well, that's just Josuke.
Josuke Giorno had the zoo. He did like Josuke Giorno had that as well.
Because like saying stand power will change, I feel like that's like a guarantee.
Josuke's like healing power and not like putting stuff completely right is like not a thing later on in the part 4 really. I feel. He seems to be like can perfectly like reassemble stuff easily.
Yeah, I mean in part 4 Josuke.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember it enough to like definitively.
But
well, I feel like every character like has that like growth.
Okay,
because it's a shonen. It's based off like shonen manga.
But that was just a stupid thing I wrote. But like another thing I wrote was, what will the stand theme like? Remember how Party had a lot of robotic stands, like robot-like stands, and like Part 7 was a lot of stands that were like part of them or like tools. So I'm like, what do we have like a really like a broad like stand design theme around, or will we just go back to Punch Ghosts?
I think I don't know. We really saw a return to Punch Ghosts in part 8.
Yes, but they were like, at least a lot of them, like, they were like kind of mechanical, robotic looks to them.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a thing you can probably think over, and maybe we look at comments for like maybe they'll have like a theme with that.
Human villains like in Thus Spoke Rohan. I really like the idea of.
Just people. I think that's a great twist in like stand fight for a stand fight. That'd be a lot of fun. Just having like they think it's a stand, but it's just a fucking crazy ass human.
So if we're kind of going with the idea that like stands come from like the Devil's Palm areas, what would be like?
I also wrote that.
So for example, like if there was the main villain was a human, I guess if he was involved in the Rokakaka trade, he probably would get exposed to one of these like special areas.
I did write that stand origin changed for this part. Like hey, we had the Devil's Palm, we had the Wall's Eye, but we also had like rock humans are just born with stands, or like some people are just born with them. Like Yashaho was just born with a stand. It didn't develop.
Well, that was kind of true in the original series.
But I'm
too.
like, will we have a different reasoning for getting a stand as well, other than just go to this area?
Well, the problem is that like it's kind of like not really explained.
I know.
In part 8.
It also depends on the setting as well.
Yeah.
If it's in Moria, we assume because like even what's his name had a what's it called? What's our favorite Gremlin boy?
Poor Tom?
No.
Our other favorite. Who's the other favorite?
With fun.
Oh, Ojiro.
Yeah, where he was also born with his stand.
He was also born with his stand. I think he lived on the what's it called? He lived on like the lines where the walleyes came up, but he said that he had a stand when he was like a kid.
Yeah.
So I think that it's definitely just going to be tied. I mean, hey, this is your bingo board. I can't tell you what to put on there.
Hey, because like they didn't really have to explain the stand arrow in they could just say some people are born with stands. And they just had the stand arrow and like
Ooh, I would also. So Anne says more inanimate objects with stands like Sugar Mountain, Spring, and La Filet.
Town,
which is Shakedown Road. Yes,
another town stand.
I adore the Shakedown Road arc.
That's like the only case of like humans using stands or a human villain because like they use the town stand for themselves.
Yes, I would like a tree to have a stand, kind of like how. In the recent Rohan, the COVID one,
oh yeah,
there was like a magical tree. I want a tree to have a stand. That'd be really cool. I guess that's kind of what Shakedown Road is.
The main character rolls up his sleeve and his arm is written "tree stand."
I guess Shakedown Road is just a tree stand, but
yeah, it's a leaf stand.
Give me a tree stand. You can pull up chat on if you pull the video up on your phone.
My notes are on there.
My notes are on there. Here, I'll just have the chat right here in front.
No, it's cool. I just want to. I just like to take a peek at them when I get a chance.
It's just too much. I don't know how people keep up with these chats. In a stand town, like an entire city that's a stand. Ooh.
A stand fight in a skyscraper.
Ooh, more colony stands. I'm gonna write all these down. Colony.
I'm like, if this is the last part, this is the longest bingo board, like good end, bad end, or like bittersweet end.
Oh, that would be like a real, like you'd have to wait for it to be over. So there's the chance that the other person could win in the interim.
Yes.
So but it's going
to end up having more bingos than the other person on your bingo board by the end.
Oof, I feel like that's a dangerous one.
It's a dangerous one. Well, you can put that in like red text.
Red text.
Or italic, which is the most dangerous of text fonts.
How will it end?
Good, bad, bittersweet.
Good, bad, ugly.
I
like the idea of just saying, yeah, ending's gonna be bad. Just putting that on my bingo card. Yo, it's bad.
I'm trying to think a main villain with like time, space, power, or like just like really.
Because didn't Toru kind of buck that trend?
But he had like a literal fate power.
Yeah, it's more. It kind of like it made people re-examine how that trope or how that trend goes, where it's like it's more of like a.
Remember,
it's like a what do you call it? Like a fortune, it's about like fate controlling.
Yeah,
rather because that's what Valentine's power was. It was fate controlling.
Even before Wonder Review, I remember all the prediction of like, oh, Speed Kings, and he's gonna be the main villain. It's like it's really fast. It was like it's just like like really fast friction or something like that, and people thought like because the speed of it.
Yeah.
That's why we get like the time and space.
Yeah, I was huffing that code.
It accelerates the time on like a specific spot, and that's what causes the fire and speed and like the heat of it. But I'm trying to think of like who's left alive in part 8.
Mostly Gashkadas. I would love to
Oh,
see
do you think we'll see
Norisuke.
Yeah, Norisuke.
I would love Norisuke to return. Let me go back up. Fate control stand.
at the Fruit Cafe.
Oh my god, give me more Fruit Fate.
Fruit Cafe.
Irene main villain.
No.
Will the word calamity appear? Not in English.
Blue Hawaii showing up because he's the only rock human left alive, I think.
Where was I? I have Return of the Gashkadas. Okay, let's say Norisuke, and Fruit Parlor. I wish that I had the technical culinary skills to recreate that melon parfait.
Yeah.
Not
many people do.
Carrera does survive.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Higashikata wedding anyone?
Ooh.
Not sure who, but that would be cool. I guess it would be.
It's gonna be what's the quintessential? You don't know who Gaffy or the big hero takes like the veil off. You don't know who it is because it's just like all the characters that we've seen so far.
I like the idea of it being Hato marrying like an ugly fuck, like another gross ugly man.
I think she learned her lesson.
Don't date ugly.
Don't date ugly motherfuckers.
Dolomite return. I don't want him to.
I said he's
come
like the
back.
only one that can.
I don't like him.
Like I said, I think that kind of goes into rock humans coming back anyway. Like that is more specific. But I'm trying to think of what else is. Like...
Oh, Radio Gaga. Wait, was Radio Gaga killed? I can't remember. I don't think it was, right? Did he light it on fire? Was it one of those? A lot of stand fights end with being lit on fire.
He got away from it, so he lit a lot of. I think he fucked it up with Hermit Purple.
I too want a Surgi Redemption arc. Aeon.
Give me that Hollywood Star Platinum copium that I've been having. Will I get my 100-page nut?
Never. Let me write that down under Joshu.
Joshu redeemed as well. I think kind of like Tsurugi / Joshu. Will they become redeemed? Which I don't expect them to. Because some people have that. Some people are on that Joshu copium.
Well, I know that Araki really likes Joshu. He thinks Joshu's like a really funny character.
And I feel like Joshu could just be that spoke Rohan for that universe if he wanted to.
Just fucks up.
Yeah, he gets in the weird
misadventures.
Yeah, weird situations of like not stands. Like he just or he ends up with like people's stands that killed the user and just still live on.
Radio Gaga's not coming back. What if it does though? I really hate Radio Gaga.
Will we get time travel?
Every time, when you get those little captcha things when you have to like submit something,
yeah,
I always am afraid that it's going to be like select pictures of guard bars.
Oh my god.
Because I hate.
Like I said, I think I saw someone on the chat. It's like Mundane object stand. Like
yeah, I wrote that.
Yeah,
I wrote that.
Traffic light stand.
You can only go when it's green, and you have to stop when it's red.
I'm trying to think of like unique setting like weird vehicle setting for stand fight. Like we had the ski lift fight. We had like I think he wrote like boat on there, but like we can have another boat fight like we did.
I really do like I think Medi said boat. I really like the idea of a boat. I like the idea of Europe. I'm gonna write Scottish Highlands under Europe.
Scottish Highland. Modern day.
Current year. Rock animal based on street lamps. Oh, I got that in there already. Thank you, Jester.
I think we can put that under rock humans returning as rock animals as well.
Yeah.
Will we?
I kind of don't want the rock humans back.
What's his name? The dog.
Iwasuke.
Iwasuke return.
Iwasuke is eternal. Of course he'll return.
Jolene 2, Electric Boogaloo.
How about this? Guess what band, song, album, artist, a stand will be named in Part 9 JoJo? Oh, this will be a good one because it'll be like
that's really specific.
People could return to this moment and be like, "Wow, Jim totally guessed that there was a Red Hot Chili Peppers reference."
God, I hope not.
I want a Red Hot Chili Peppers reference.
I hate Red Hot Chili Peppers. I don't want.
Oh shit,
reference.
We already got one.
Yeah, we already had literally Red Hot Chili Peppers.
We
got a Snoop Dogg reference in Part 8. Like, I'm trying to think of the new ones. Like,
yeah, Araki. Oh, so the newest one we've received was California King Bed.
Yes,
it's the most new one.
We had Lady Gaga. I'm trying to think of the. I think we even the spin-off we got our Lady Gaga.
I'm gonna say, potential band reference or music references.
That's so specific.
I'm gonna say Hey Soul Sister. I'm gonna say Fireflies.
Oh god, Owl City. The Stand, Owl City. Oh, I hope it's not fucking Fireflies.
Show me Cardi B. What's that one song where she talks about her Palaciasis? Have you heard about that song? It's a TikTok trend.
I think like
None of you say King Creole.
here we go get but we actual more Elvis reference.
Yeah, what if there's a Joe Kakaka opening reference, our theme song?
Yeah. That's what a Rocky like. I'm gonna fucking reference their fucking theme song.
Ooh, Gorillas, a Gorillaz stand.
Ooh, that's
I'm gonna write
cool.
that. Megan the Stanley.
I gotta think of like we'll do like Ice T or Ice Cube or NWA.
Oh wait, people can't see.
Like, no, I'm gonna put it because he already did Biggie. I think he should do a Tupac reference. I think Tupac because he has Snoop on there. He's got Biggie.
He's a huge fan of Snoop.
I think.
I wonder if he likes Tupac. He might like Tupac.
I think I'm gonna put Tupac. I think he'll do another retro, or I'm gonna put like 90s rap reference or 90s early 2000s rap or like big rapper.
All right.
Like California.
The town stand is called Owl City. Oh my god, please.
Closer flies.
I think Bruno Mars and Billie Eilish gets referenced.
Give
That's
me
a pretty good one.
9 Inch Nails, where the person is like nails his fat, like gross.
It's like the opposite of Hot Toes.
Yes. Oh my god, it's her stand fight.
9 Inch. I could have sworn we had a 9 Inch Nails reference.
I don't think
we
did.
Something.
Give me a Tool reference.
Tool. I feel like Iraqi wouldn't like Tool. He likes like classic prog. He doesn't like newer.
But I feel like
newer
Tool
prog.
is so big for like that genre that like I feel like he listens to them anyway.
I don't know.
Or like, okay, it's a good one. Will he put a Japanese musician reference? Like,
ooh, that's actually a really good prediction.
yeah, because like you only really have like what, one or two? Like
There's
one
been two.
Chocolate Disco, right?
Yeah, Chocolate Disco and the other one that I forget. People have speculated that Awakening 3 Leaves, I think, might be a reference to like a Japanese album. Or never mind. That's something else. Yeah, I forget the other one. It's Chocolate Disco and something else. Is Chocolate Disco the guy that fights Gyro like when Johnny gets shot?
I think the one with the grid.
Yeah.
We gotta reread part 7.
I really do. Wait. Okay. What was that? We said a Japanese reference.
Or just reference Wooly and Pat Stan from the Best Friends of like Bring Me to Life and Crazy Talk. Bring me Crazy Train. Okay, Crazy Train. I would love to be a Stan. Give me.
We had a Crazy Train reference in part.
I know. But
part
just give me that. That's a perfect name for it. Give me another Black Sabbath reference.
Oh, Wika Pipo. Thank you so much,
Pipo.
Tomasu or Tomaso.
Yeah,
sorry.
I would honestly love to have a Joe Bro that's like is a human, has the spin ball, like maybe he's from like Europe and everything. Like maybe the Bruno equivalent is like because he have like he could have the Italian name.
His name is Bruno Mars.
It's just, I think Rocky would love. I think Rocky would love Bruno Mars. But like I'm thinking like it'd be really fun to have like the person that can see the stand and you have to like tell or I guess the person would have a stand, but just have a part where like someone who sees the stand has to tell him what to do because like maybe the stand is like hurting them, so like they had to get the human to actually fight him. So with the spin, they have to use like the spin to fight against them. Like the only it's like someone with it's like that one with the guy with no arms and the guy with no legs are like strapped together and have to like work together to fight.
Yeah, I really want there to be spin. I want there to be another spin user to fight because we know that they can fight stands.
Yeah.
And like, why not? Spin is fun. I want to see a guy throw a ball in the air. It's funny.
It's cool, and like, but we've seen like there's other users of spin that do stuff that's different from one another.
Make him have a whip or something. That'd be cool for like spin.
Or like a boomerang.
Spin the whip. Yeah.
Or what, a medicine ball. Oh no! Remember those balls they had? You put like the rubber ones that you put like on your finger, Jim. Like the plastic squishy ones that you can it bounces out and comes back to you. Like they have it on a bungee or something, or like a sports ball. Like having a tennis player spin user that uses a tennis racket to throw the spin at them or hit the spin at him in a weird way.
Oh, yo-yo, that'd be perfect. A golfer. My Stan, Tiger Woods.
Oh no. But I don't know. There's some fun things you can do. Some stupid stuff.
A Beyblade spin user.
Hell yeah! I think that there's a lot of potential you can still do it. I think it'd be really fun to have like a person having to rely the information to the spin user to fight back.
I feel like Radiohead could also be a good one.
You did write Rocket Animals right onto the one.
I did, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Radiohead.
I forgot this image of Toru and Walter White.
We love it. It's recent development. You haven't seen it on Twitter. You better like it.
Tetherball spin user.
A ball, the paddle ball, or like a ball in a cup spin user.
All right, I think that's enough for spin.
Spin. I don't know, Jim. How about spin on the mind with the Dark Souls
A
playthrough?
stand that does nothing, literally nothing. Oh yeah, there was an Aphex Twins reference. That's probably one of the more like random ones. That and like Brainstorm is to me like such a weird. That is like such a random reference. Like that Rocky would reference like this random 70s prog band I've never heard of before.
Only Rocky things.
All right, what do I also in here? So. Oh, you said it earlier. Jobin's grave making an appearance.
It is a joke. It's like Jobin's grave.
I feel like there's a very strong chance we'll see. I'm gonna write that under the.
That's how we get the reveal of like Saruri at the end of a chapter, just like visiting his father's grave.
I will put Jobin's grave on my, because if I see it, I will like laugh out loud so fucking hard.
Here lies Jobin, beloved womanizer. But like, I'm trying to think of some other like Morio stuff that could show up, like.
Ice Skater spin user. Oh,
that's cool as shit.
I love that. That'd be so cool too as a wearable stand. Like it's like ice skates.
It's like a version of White Album, but like different actually.
Yeah, but like oh my god, and ice skating's fucking base, so that'd be so cool.
That would be rad.
Here's how Jobin can still win. He comes back from the grave.
They pry open his grave and he's gone.
Just like Jesus Christ.
Just like Jesus parts. The corpse parts seeped into the earth and got to and combined with his corpse to produce like Jesus Jobin.
Oh, I wrote Yashuho will have child/pregnant.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say pregnant Yashuho. Because there was a lot of references to Yashuho's ability to conceive children, and I guess there's like one.
Oh my god. I got all these menstrual cramps.
Scatman John may have been referenced in Wonder of You, but I'd like a direct reference.
God. Trying to think some other things. Like, maybe will the TG hospital come up again after many of their doctors going missing?
I really hope that
their doctors just how many doctors? But when Aeon posted the picture of the Pangea land, I'm just like, man, Gappy sent this man to his death. Just
it's true. Gappy committed manslaughter.
Gappy doesn't have the eye thing anymore either, which is a disappointment. I kind of wish he still had the rock eye patch.
Yeah, that was annoying. He just got out, just got scot-free.
Trying to think, Kumura equivalent exchange.
Fertility clinic arc.
God.
Yasha has to use Lama's breathing techniques to. Oh my God, Haman comes back as breathing techniques, but it's because Yasha is pregnant and she learns like pregnancy breathing.
I would hope not.
Return of Polpo.
No. Why would Polpo come back out of anybody?
Because he's big.
Out of anybody from Part 5, I feel like villain-wise, like Risotto is like the fucking like coolest fucking rad to have like I think another Metallica reference would be really cool.
Black Album. Someone actually said
Black Album. Like Death Magnetic is a cool stand name.
Death Magnetic would be a pretty good
Enter
one.
Sandman to be another like sleep stand. Like there's fuel.
Josuke in jail for multiple murders. That would be a really funny way to begin.
That's honestly a good. Josuke, like legal trouble? Question mark.
He was being investigated by the police.
He literally his accomplice busted out of prison somehow.
Where's my Josuke?
He assaulted not only he assaulted multiple police officers. Was arrested.
Oh, I wrote Gappy. I wrote Josuke. Josuke's inclusion. I'll say.
Grapefruit's in chat too.
What exactly is going on with this Toru cosplayer's teeth?
Don't worry about it.
I just realized chat is over that too, so people looking at the video chat have to look at the Toru teeth the whole time. All right, what was I rating? Josuke in prison.
It wouldn't be Joe Kakaka if it wasn't cursed in some way.
True. Pregnant stand user enemy. I mean,
okay,
Josuke calls Saul Goodman.
Actual enemy, like female enemy stand user, actual one. That's not just becomes an ally in the end.
All right, we need femoid.
That's why I think that's a good prediction because like I'm trying to think of actual female villain that's not a Part 3 one that actually becomes like an enemy or actually stays an enemy and didn't or like gets KO'd because only the part 3 ones I can think of because Yukako becomes good to them. Becomes an ally. Trying to think of any. Part 5 doesn't have any. I guess part 6 ones. I guess a couple of them because Quest becomes friend. Only I guess Marilyn Manson gets KO'd, but like you don't see her and the jailhouse lock. But that's like it really. Because they're just like villains of the week. I guess those two. But yeah, part 7 doesn't really have any I can think of. Part 8 doesn't have any I can think of that aren't the Hishikatas or Daya.
Well, part 7 has what's her face? Hot Pants.
Yeah, but she's like more of an ally. She's actually.
Sorry, you're saying.
Yeah, and all the part 8 ones become allies to Gappy or Simba.
The first lady. She's a horrible person.
She was a horrible person, but she wasn't. She was an enemy to lose. I meant to our main character. She wasn't a stand battle. She was just a really horny lesbian.
Sam, she's bisexual.
I refuse to believe that her and Funny actually did it at any point. I feel it's like the most loveless marriage for how horny she was when she finally had like a 13-year-old on her fucking lap.
It's horrible.
Because I always feel that part afterward when she was disguised as the first lady that like that Funny kind of knew in a way that wasn't her, and that's why he was fucking creeping like a motherfucker.
It's been oh my god, I forgot about that. It's been so long.
He put fucking Saul Goodman.
Yeah, he's gonna help Josuke get out of prison.
But like,
Josuke is pregnant. All right, will Fusion return in any way?
That's a good prediction.
I would say no,
because I feel like it was like not a factor. It was like I felt like they missed out on a point to like have like another person fused together.
Well, I think it was kind of more of a thematic thing. That's why we had like the whole idea of like what the stand can do. What like the powers of the earth can do.
Yeah.
From like the Devil's Palm stuff.
I'm still mad that like the Tsurugi curse was lifted, even though the parents all fucking died. That would have solved the problem anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I guess because he just graves in general. Like you can see, what's his name, Kato's grave, or like. Like there's a lot of fucking dead. Mamazuku's grave.
I feel like we're gonna like my brain cannot conceive of a part that is not like heavily involved with Josuke or the Higashikatas or the fruit. So it'd be really crazy if it does take a big departure. Because if you think about like, the only connection between part 7 and 8 are like the Devil Palm really and the Johnny stuff.
What's the threat can possibly be now that like this Rock Human organization's done, the curse of the Yasurugi done. Like what is left now, like threat wise, like other than like maybe Tsurugi like oh yeah I kind of because he was obviously becoming mentally like he was changing mentally obviously. Like,
well, he had like the sickness. He was going through the sickness.
Yeah, but like the sickness maybe like made him see something or like transcend something. But once he lived going through that transformation, like at the very peak and surviving, maybe that changed something in him that like or saw like the peak of evolution of rock and human together, and makes him go unhinged.
I wouldn't be surprised if we did get a Tsurugi return. I would love to see like a grown Tsurugi.
That's how it's like it goes into Tsurugi main villain though. We already have that on there, but like
I'm gonna add
because I'm like, what can the threat be now? Like is it this more rock human or fruit trade mobster? Because we know there's a whole fruit trade. Like, or is it just more corpse part stuff that we have to deal with? Maybe the U.S. government coming back being pissed off at the Johnny stuff again, or like there's
the government and they indict Josuke and they what's that called? They force him to come to America to be tried. Extradite him, yeah. the Josuke extradition arc.
God, it could if we have Josuke again as the protagonist, and he's like, is this the prison arc again, where we actually have him in like. No, we already got Green Dolphin Prison in part 8.
I know, yeah, we already got the.
Did we get question mark return to Green Dolphin Prison in Morio?
I'll write it down.
Hell, one reference.
I will not let up on my JoJo in space idea. Rock insects become main antagonistic.
We wrote down the rock animals in
I would absolutely hate if they became the main antagonistic force.
They better not.
What was I writing?
I don't know.
Fuck. Oh, damn it. Oh, wait. You said a second ago. Never mind. I forgot.
I want Mitsuba to be like now in charge of the PTA meetings now.
That's what all right.
After she killed everybody else.
Mitsuba runs PTA arc.
He's in charge of the school. Maybe it takes place. Maybe they'll have a young protagonist that takes place in an academy, and now Mitsuba is like the Fiyaki principal.
All right.
Shit.
I wrote Mitsuba runs PTA arc ? Bake sale ?
Ooh, that'd be so fun to have a stand fight that's just like cook. It's like
bake sale.
It's like multiple stand. Some parents are stand users. They have to cook. They're trying to make the best like treat to sell the most money.
All right, I do love this idea. As you know, I do love the mundane stand.
We were kind of teased with the Girl Scout stuff that was kind of there.
So okay, here's my big prediction of something that I would like to see.
It's kind of like an extended Pro Jam of just having like a food related stand.
So what I would like to see with the next part, I want it to be like more mundane. Like, give me less like I don't need a world-saving threat.
Or like
give me more California King bed arcs.
Or like or something like we can reach to part 3, like a stand that like the stand user like has to work hard to get there, or like what Ojiro was. They have to work as hard as they can for what they have, and it's like, makes it very interesting that the villain has to work just as hard. Like it's not just an OP ability that like the heroes are on like the tip of their toes for the entirety.
Looking back at early part 8, the things that I appreciate the most are like the way that stand fights are set up and like the cleverness in it, which normally in JoJo I think I'm kind of like bored of that. Like looking back at older JoJo fights, it's like, all right, this is
I'm a Rock
whatever.
Is like very clever for what the user has to do. Like I said, it has to work very hard. It has to get close to you.
The limitations on the stands make them very interesting.
And also like mixed in the physiology of rock humans as well with that fight. So you get to learn like 2 things about it.
Rayon said, "Where is my cookout arc?"
That'd be so fun. Oh my god,
I would love a cookout arc.
Dad Gappy trying to like he takes away the flavor from he dries out the other dad's
I remove
steak.
the moisture from your steak.
That'd be so good. But Dad Joshu is like removes the nuts from his grill and just lights the other dad on fire with his one armed.
Oh, this is why we were robbed that Jobin died. Jobin could have been part of the dad cookout arc.
Joshi was like apron and says like one arm, all dad or all I'm just thinking of like, oh my god, it'd be so great.
Josuke removes moisture from steak. Like Josuke like infuses like every flavor into his steak with his bubbles.
That'd be so fun. Holy, like
that's the kind of shit that I want in like a part 9. Like I don't want it to be like this. Oh, we're on an adventure. Like I want more mundane, weird stuff. Maybe they can solve an adventure and still do this. But
I love kids, Joshu. I love kids.
I just love like this. Like I was so in love with the setting that early part 8 had, where you've got this like Morio town again with like all these weird characters.
We love like with Josuke in part 4 going over the Rohan to scam him from a dice game because he had the alien with him. It's great. I love that mundane
it's
shit.
It's so fun. It's so much. The fact that Rohan escalates it so much too, burning his own house down, or letting his house burn, I guess.
Or even like even have a series like you have like Cheap Trick where like Rohan has to like use it, like, cannot show his back. It's a really like simple gimmick, and it makes it fun because Rohan has to go extreme measures to cover it up.
Yeah,
like I think, or even like mundane things like Giorno cannot let the lighter go out.
Yes, that shit is so fun. It's so much
Jailhouse
fun.
Lock.
Jailhouse Lock is like the ultimate version of this. Like,
yeah,
just like a very simple, but it like the way that Araki writes these things, it's so much fun.
Even like
Gwess
is fun. Yeah, Gwess is fun. Or like, there's just so much.
Well, I just love Gwess.
Yeah, we all love Gwess. Or at least we do. Me, you, and Medi, we all know we love Gwess. Like,
Araki includes some random fact that he found browsing Wikipedia at 4 a.m. That is just JoJo. That's every fucking JoJo.
Even as I said, Darby's. This is like finding ways to cheat or like bluff in this fight. You're not really using your stand or using your stand as a bluff itself.
Yeah,
is great. These give me more of like just. That's what
unconventional stand fights.
Or like rock paper scissors kid. It makes it fun. It makes it more interesting that like you can't really use your stand in the obvious way of like winning the fight. It's like every Zuspoke Rohan where like you can't use his stand because it's supernatural shit. Like,
so I guess I would, if we're kind of talking about like part 9 and like the direction of it, I think I would prefer less of a like part 5 style and more of like a part 4 part 6.
That's what was fun
more
about
contained with a cast.
At least at California King Bed, which was like using her physical ailment against her in a way, but it's not less of her stand. Her stand affected him, but like you have to like beat her blindness / like knowledge of everything that's going on and enhanced senses, I guess, in a way.
That's why I love that arc. That's why it's such an underappreciated.
You mean A tier?
An A tier arc. Yeah. Was it really A tier?
I don't know.
It could not have been.
Everybody got angry at us for rating it very high.
It's because we put it over Dubiwa. That was the.
Dubiwa.
What can you say about Dubois? All right. Okay, hear me out.
Weird Al stan.
Drinking
Ooh.
game fight.
I would love a Weird Al stan reference, but I feel like the part 3 reference is the only reference we get the Weird Al.
What would your perfect Weird Al reference be? I'm gonna add it to the list.
Ooh, not White and Nerdy. Amish Paradise. Foil. I don't know.
I'd want Fat. I love Fat.
Fat would be great. I think trapped in the drive-thru where they're stuck in like a weird
Yes.
drive-thru stand.
Yeah. It's like Green Baby, where the further closer you get to it, the smaller you get. So it's like an infinite.
You get food, but your order's never right. So when you like, look at it, it just resets you, and you notice your order's wrong.
You have to order the most like easy thing. It's like I just ordered ketchup.
You have to order the correct order. So it's like a weird math puzzle on the actual like drive-thru menu. Like a surgeon's very good. White and Nerdy.
Main villain's cooking low kakaka meth.
I mean, it could be like a
Dare to be stupid. Oh, I love Dare to be stupid.
I'm fat.
Dare to be stupid.
Eat it. It's just a stand that makes you constantly have to eat. Like it makes you constantly hungry until you become fat, like he was in that video. Or
Well, that was a Fat music video.
It combines both.
Pulpo has the Fat Weird Al stand.
Tacky.
Oingo Boingo's little girls reference.
I would say tacky, but everybody dresses incredibly tacky in JoJo anyway, especially like the Part 8 outfits. So
Which one's tacky?
It's the version of Happy, because Happy.
Oh.
But the music video had like Jack Black and like
I don't think I
a bunch
ever
of
saw that
people
one.
dancing to like voicing like they're like voicing it, but it's very fun.
I'll have to look it up.
It's a very fun music video. I'm pretty sure they had. I think that girl who voices like Mabel, in the Shelter About Burgers. I think she's in that music video.
Oh my god! What's
And,
her
like,
name? Kristen something.
Kristen Shaw. I think
Kristen Shaw. Yeah.
I think she's in that one. I forget. There's like 3 or 4 celebrities in that one.
I didn't like a surgeon. I can't believe there's so many Weird Al's.
Are there Madonna references in JoJo?
Ooh, I don't know.
I feel Madonna's so big. I think she has to have one.
It feels like
Maybe just design wise,
feels
she's
like
a
a
reference.
no-brainer.
Because like I'm surprised they haven't been like a straight up like fucking the famous spiral boob Madonna look. Because she has so many iconic like she's like one of those iconic like outfits people.
Wait, I thought Hacho Stand kind of has like boobs like that.
The
does
spiky
it?
boobs. Good, but like I feel like Madonna hasn't had that like huge.
Fat's third bomb. Eat it. Ooh, Gravity of Love's a great song.
I would love a Weird Al.
I'm listening to a lot of Enigma lately.
Smells Like Nirvana. There we go. Do you know the story about that? Because Weird Al is one of those people that like calls the musicians to get the permission. So he called Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain's like, "Is it about food?" He's like, "No, it's about no one can understand your song." Like, it's great. Do it. Like Kurt Cobain. Cause so many people were so happy because what's it called? He got one from Lady Gaga. He did I think it was Born This Way, but it was like I forgot the name of it. But what's it called? Her like agents or producers or like denied him, and she heard about it and she called it like, "No, you were letting Weird Al making a parody of my song because there's no like better like noticeability or like you made it when Weird Al made a parody of your song." She also did Polka Face we can do.
Oh, is that one he did? Okay. Grapefruit said Like a Virgin's in part 6.
Is it?
Yeah, and someone. Oh wait, who said that? Broken Bee said. Oh wait, just like the Like a Virgin bracelets. John Wise said in part 6, the exploding handcuffs are called Like a Virgin. Huh.
It was the least obvious reference they possibly could do. I mean, a Madonna stand though is like that's just a reference to like it's so weird to have like, oh yeah, this device is a Madonna reference where like she needs an actual stand. I feel.
Wow, I didn't know they were called Like a Virgin.
I
It's the one from the Foo Fighters arc.
Yeah, I guess we didn't even realize that when we watched the anime.
Yeah, maybe they didn't translate it properly.
I feel
Netflix.
but I feel like it should have been a stand before it was like a random device. Like, oh yeah, in Battle Royale the devices on your neck are called like a Virgin. There you go. I forget what the translation for it was. I wonder.
I don't know. Oh wait, where am I? Okay, no, we're still good.
Oh my god, the ice cream truck's outside, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know if you can even hear that. Mr. Softy.
Not Mr. Softy, but.
No. All right. Do you have anything else? Let me check my list again.
Yeah, check your chat.
I feel like I kind of I'm a little lost in the sauce right now. Has nothing to do with doctors / healthcare. Oh, protagonist age. Do we think we'll have like Gappy was
Vaguely,
maybe the oldest?
Yeah, he was maybe
Because Kira was 28, right?
But he was going to go to school. He was going to go to like the university with Joshua, or he was able to at least. So he could be. He was probably like, because like, I want to say that the age probably went the age between Josh Fume and Kira. So I want to say like maybe like early 20s.
Oh, so they actually were still called Like a Virgin in the anime. I guess we just forgot about the anime.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, Kira was, I think, yeah, I don't know if like we were going by like the Joseph Fume age, which is like he's in college. But yeah, do we think we'll get another? Because like almost all the other ones are like young adults. I think Jolene's what, 18? Is she? Is she 18?
I think she's 18 or 19.
Jolene might be 19. Yeah, I think you're right.
I believe she's 19. Because Giorno's 15. Josuke's like 16.
I cannot believe that Giorno's fucking 15.
Giorno was like what?
Jolene's 19. Oh, Jolene's actually like around our age.
I think Jonathan may be
in like she was. I mean, Jolene was born in the same year that like around the year we were born.
Because we're talking about in their own part, but Jonathan by the end, I wonder he's probably in his 20s as well.
Joseph Fume is 19. Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah, he's probably in his 20s. Yeah, well, okay. So I feel like it would be.
How old would Johnny in his own part? Is he also Was he I'm going to say
Jolene 19. People are saying. Let me see. Johnny Joestar.
Johnny Joestar age in his own part. We're not saying like at the end because technically probably Joseph is technically the oldest living Joestar in history.
So I feel like it's pretty safe. We'll probably get like a young adult sort of character. Johnny Joestar
It depends
age.
on the setting, man.
Part 7. He was 19.
Okay.
He was 19. So yeah, I feel like it's pretty.
A
mean. Early 20s, yeah. He's around early 20s.
I had another idea for one, but I'm trying to remember what it was. It kind of dog dying.
Well, maybe that should be the go-to, the free screen. Actually, that's not a guarantee.
No, it says that.
That is okay. I feel like that's a good one.
Because
we didn't see a single dog die in part 8, I don't think, right?
Yeah.
Dog dying? Less likely than you'd think.
I think, or maybe we can do like a sentient like not a rock animal, but like a sentient animal stand, or like or a sentient creature, kind of like how like you had like Foo Fighters or like Iggy or like.
Oh, like yeah, someone said colony stand earlier.
You get a colony stand, or you have an animal stand like Iggy and Pet Shop. Maybe.
Oh, okay, like an animal.
Like maybe like a. Something
like
yeah,
that. I guess Foo Fighters is technically an animal stand.
Unconventional stand user.
Yeah, I have unconventional stand fight. Let me add that to that.
Yeah.
Where was that? This is getting a pretty big list. We're on page 3.
Damn. Trapped in the drive-thru. Dare to be
I'll just write unconventional stand user.
NYPD blue.
My spelling is shit.
It's fine.
Unconventional. A dog was gravely injured. No dog died in part 5 either. Wrong. Rye was a mermaid. Do better, guys.
God. A dog was gravely injured.
Rush has never been referenced in JoJo. Wow. That's crazy. Will this stream stay on the channel? Yes, it will.
Yeah, we're actually keeping this one on there.
Yeah, this one will stay on just as a video.
Yes. I'm trying to think what else.
We have a rock human that possessed a dog body. It can be bees that work.
Trying to think of what else.
Oh, Doggy Style dies in part 8.
I mean, people did make that joke.
Zam. Oh, that's right.
Zam,
Doggy Style died. Will Iwasuki return? Oh, God only knows. God only knows.
The Rocky's trying to work on his dog with the Rohan one-shots. He's working on his dog art.
All right, let me see if I have any more. We already talked about Mitsuba's child. Main character evolving stand. I feel like that was mentioned. Corpse parts return. We kind of talked about that already. No connection to the fruit. Yeah, I've pretty much covered most of my list.
It's also like I said, I think main stand transformation. Or will we have like a normal a single stand for the entire part? We have like an evolving stand, or will it be an axe stand? Like,
I would really love to see. I would say evolving stand and axe stand. I would lump those together just for sake of simplicity.
Yeah.
So I would love to see an evolving stand, because we've only really seen it with Johnny, right?
Yeah, Johnny and technically, yeah, and Koichi has one as
Because
like
they're
a
both they both do like acts.
yes.
I would really like an evolving stand. It feels very like shonen. There's a lot of like fun progression, like character progression.
Yeah.
In it. I think did I write that for stands? I think I have a stand section. Do I? I don't know. It's
We
getting
talked
crazy
about
at this
like
point.
the stand design and everything, and like enemy stands or
Enemy stand.
reference to Diesel,
Wait, what were we talking about? I literally forgot. Diesel fried
like
my
stand
brain.
to act, like evolving
Oh.
stand, or just consistent like
Evolving stand. Acts, etc.
hopefully no arrows or
All right, chat. We're gonna rely on you.
anything
Shoot
else.
out some crazy part 9 predictions.
Yeah. We're gonna try to hydrate.
Yeah, I know. I'm running low on my tea. I want a twins that can fuse their stands. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ooh, I'm gonna go. I love the idea of a stand fusion. That would be pretty freaking based. And then they like share one brain cell.
Like yeah.
Twins fuse.
I mean, there's a lot of twin stuff. There's a whole like test of like, or this whole thing about twins being able to feel each other, like
oh, feel each other
from far away, or like they can like if one like the whole thing like one died and the other one like died shortly after because they know they can't be away from them for too long, or they can think with. I went through this shit while playing through 999, where they're just like the one sibling can just transmit like their thoughts from very far away to their sibling.
They use the spin on the rotation of the universe.
God,
Reverse time.
Universe
like
ending.
Superman.
I think it's the good end. The universe as a bad end. Are they going to be universe ending?
I think it's gonna be like there's gonna be like a JoJo world. Okay, JoJo lands. It's gonna be like the afterlife where when you die, all the JoJo characters are there. They all live together in one big apartment building.
JoJo Land is obviously gonna be a theme park.
Ooh.
A theme park owned by one of the main character. You have to deal with like annoying patrons at the part. Like
JoJo Lands is a theme park. More parent issues.
oh yeah, parent issue's a good one, but
more parent issues. Part 9 will have some top tier rule 34 probably. It's funny. I feel like I don't really see too much Rule 34 for
after Part 8 ended. Like a lot of this, like I feel like the talk about Part 8 and like died down a lot.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
But I mean, like, so it's heavily how much. And if we're kind of in that like blank period where
there's just no new content. That's just how things. That's how the internet.
It's more so people having time to do why Toru's actually the best copium videos and essays and in college thesis papers.
All right, Sam. I put a gun to your head. You have to make a 1-hour YouTube video defending either.
You have to defend. You're gonna say Mikasa,
Yes.
or you're gonna say Toru.
Would you have to make a 1-hour long YouTube video defending Mikasa from Attack on Titan or Toru?
God.
I put a gun to your head.
I'm not even done Attack on Titan yet. I know her using the power of love is gonna fucking save the day, versus the power of calamity, whatever that fucking means. They the fucking 2-year-old's like imagination power.
All right, who do you pick then?
I'm screwed either way.
You have to pick one. I pull the trigger and kill you.
Man, I'm gonna put them both together.
No, you have to pick one, or I kill you, and then make you do both.
Toru kill Mikasa. I'm gonna make it a death battle. I'm gonna make it a death battle thesis about like what would happen if they try to fight each other.
I would say Toru would probably win. His powers are too.
But
great.
she's gonna be so in love with Eren that she's gonna be like unkillable. She's not even thinking of pursuing him. She's just like blindly wandering in there.
JoJo Land is Polnareff Land, but Polnareff had to rebrand.
Polnareff is like one of the biggest characters we haven't really got a reference to. Like
it's
really,
true.
Like, cause we even like I guess even like the spinoff we got a Kakuin like this set like sibling, which is like interesting.
They create a JoJo ethno state. Only people whose names can be contracted to JoJo are allowed. That would be interesting. It's like an Israel, but for JoJo.
Israel for JoJo. JoJo Israel.
JoJo Israel.
Thank God.
JoJo escape rooms. There have been JoJo escape rooms.
Would love to do that.
current quiet. Hi, all. Hope you've had a nice day so far. I have. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hope you're having a nice day.
We also say the free spot is just the JoJo birthmark on the bingo board, by the
Yeah.
way. Or if you do the twin thing, do you do half the Joe star on one shoulder and the other star on the other twin? So you have together both have the.
It's like Tenacious D,
Yes.
where they have to like put their fucking butts together
Yes.
to make the whole star.
Yes.
That's the only way they can do Go Beyond. Oh wait, I saw. Oh, Mikasa's royal blood goes beyond the calamities. That's how the plot. That's how the plot point matters. It would be really. Yeah, I love
The
Silver
power of
Chariot.
love is no match for calamities.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Any other? I guess maybe like the outfit design. How much skin are we gonna see? Like how much midriff is in this?
I would say there's a lot of midriff that Josuke shows off.
Okay.
He shows off like Jolene levels of midriff.
The past two protagonists have hats. Do we have another hat person? Like where they don't take it off.
Ooh.
Yet do you think the part 9 protagonist will have a take offable hat? But Jojo's the only one that had a hat that actually fell off or took off.
That's true.
Like,
ooh, I'm trying to think of what kind of hat would he be? Because like I don't want to see a baseball cap.
No.
I don't want to see a JoJo with a baseball cap.
Do it again like with the Joseph like pilot cap on it, but like a variation of that, or like
That would be. I would really like the pilot cap. The problem is that it would fuck up any group shots because Rocky likes to draw Jonathan
go
with
back,
the flight cap now.
Go back to the hat shop they went to, and like see like any of the ones that weren't references to past hats, and see like what else could they have.
Future hat speculation. I don't even know.
Like
Beret JoJo. Oh,
trying to think.
Raspberry Beret.
I think that's a beret would be very good and very like. Hey, if you do like a joke,
Ooh,
I guess to do a Polnareff like reference.
Femme Polnareff JoJo with a beret.
There we go.
Now that's good fucking food.
Nice.
Raspberry Beret, is that a thing?
Yeah, I think you put that under protagonist as like hat.
Oh, Raspberry Beret is a Prince reference. Ooh. Aeon's coming with those Prince references.
I think another one is food deep talk.
Food deep talk.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. I can't go back.
Go under protagonist. Just put hat. Food deep talk. I think food deep. We had multiple food deep talks in part 8.
It's true.
I think
hat, beret. Female.
Sombrero.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's in Rice Pirates series probably had the sombrero. So. Adios, amigo.
I think the stand I think Black Hole Sun is the main stand on his series.
Yeah.
It might have a
I think he had like an introduction to his character to Jose who had the sombrero. Or does it have
Redditor JoJo with fedora.
internet based stand? No, we had kind of Yashaho, but
Yeah, that's kind of Yasho. Multiverse themes? No.
no, I hope they don't go multiverse.
No, I'm done.
That's
with
what Eyes of
multiverse.
Heaven's for.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess technically JoJo is a multiverse, but I will not talk about this anymore.
but yeah, Food Deep Talks is a very good one because
Let me write that one down.
you already had Food Deep Talk on there.
Did I write it?
Yeah, you read at the bottom.
Oh, I did write for Deep Talk.
Food Deep Talk. I guess very. I was like, I'm trying to think of like another good thing, like a
So if they do a pirate one, we could have a eye patch JoJo.
with an ice related stand.
I guess Gappy kind of had that, right? But then it went away.
Yeah, you had that, and he took it away for some reason.
Walter White fedora JoJo.
Drug making.
Mr. White, we gotta make low kakaka.
You think him throwing that pizza on the roof was like him? No, that was a stand.
That was his stand. What would Walter White's stand be?
The Chronic. Dr. Feelgood.
Dr. Feelgood. Oh, that'd be really good.
There's a literal song by My Chemical Romance called Cancer.
Please not direct connections to the original continuity. I would hate that so much. Please, none of that.
Yeah.
Yacho uses Paisley Park to scan Toru's human Discord. Toru's rock human Discord. Toru gets outed as a groomer, a Discord groomer.
The doctors all get canceled out from like finding
Toru gets canceled.
Like like, oh yeah, Doctor Wu would just like inside women without their permission. Really,
It's true. That's a sexual assault. It's disgusting.
I mean, poor Tom. He's got worked for his sex.
Poor Tom is a beloved womanizer.
Beloved womanizer, poor Tom.
Yeah. I hate that he can't come back. I hate that he died.
He did. He got sniped in the head by
His fucking face
by
exploded.
presumably Wonder Review.
Yeah, Wonder You, I guess.
Toru was in that ambulance. Never forget. Trying to think of other things. Yeah, I guess it just goes with the setting. Like, if you go to the Europe setting, we can have that Polnareff Joe bro. If we go to like Italy, we can have that Italian side, the Giorno stuff. Bruno. I think like a EU road trip would be a lot of fun.
I would love that personally.
So you could have those multiple characters and everything.
I would really love sort of the
I'm trying to think what
just a nice, fun setting.
Asia, Europe, America. I guess we have a little bit of South America in part 2, with like the pillar where they found the Pillar Men and everything.
It's true. You
Um,
go to Mexico,
we haven't had Africa, have we?
Egypt.
Egypt, that's right.
There's a lot in Africa.
It is. Egypt's they go to Egypt and
It's a lot of Egypt.
Yeah, that counts. I guess Australia. I guess they go like Oceania, but they haven't really been to Australia itself.
That would kind of be the like New Guinea if they do New Guinea. That would kind of be like closer to Australia.
You have to Singapore, and they've been to like the southern like. But yeah, I guess that's Antarctica. We need to actually go to Antarctica, right?
Hey, there could be a secret
Space is the final
secret
frontier.
Cthulhu monster.
We can get a Star Trek reference.
the Space JoJo.
Okay.
I know we've talked about it before.
Okay,
with Aeon.
So we talked about space. This is another thing, because we did have an alien in part 4. We can maybe have an alien.
Quotations.
You put alien character in quotes if you want on
Yes.
your bingo board. If you want to go crazy, binger. Wait, I think that's a good one to put on there just in case. Just
Alien,
put like aliens.
Scare quotes aliens.
It's like that image of the guy from History Channel saying aliens. Trying to think. Maybe a movie reference.
Every time someone wrote Thus Spoke Ron Kishibe, but TSRK, like abbreviated, every time I see that, my brain says The Dark Knight Rises. Every single time I look at Thus Spoke, though, I always immediately think of Bane because...
Bane?
Yeah. Isn't Mexico part of North America?
I thought they discovered
it's
them.
Central America.
Yeah.
Actually, Mexico may be considered part of North America.
I could have sworn that they discovered the Pillar Men in South America, though. But...
I think they're supposed to be Aztec, which would be Mexican.
Yeah, I guess I could have swore they've been to South America though, during part 2. Because you guys go.
Are they supposed to be Aztec? Because technically the Aztec
I thought they were supposed to be like Inca. Like
the Aztec aren't ancient. Like the Inca are an ancient civilization, but the Aztecs really aren't an ancient. They're contemporary with like conquistadors and
I guess
like
I could have swore part 2 at least
1400s.
went to South America at one point, but what do I know?
I think the beginning of part 2 doesn't it show like it shows like a sacrifice.
Yes.
Then, but if it's Aztec, then is Mexico North America? It is technically a North American country. I feel like I've made this mistake before. Toru's final calamity brings a meteor to Earth. They find aliens and teach them how to use stands like Seto Kaiba. Is that a thing that happens?
Seto Kaiba goes. So Seto Kaiba. This is what's thing happening in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Well, at least Jaden sends his Yubel card into space, and via Seto Kaiba did a weird thing with sending cards into space, and then it became sentient. And Yubel came back and then fused with Jaden Yugi, and then it became a weird. He fused with a monster. He used the card Super Polymerization to fuse with a monster spirit, which makes sense.
Okay.
But yeah, Seto Kaiba also Seto Kaiba also like made a time machine to get a salty run back against the Pharaoh, which is funny. Seto Kaiba is so extra, but he's great.
I love Seto.
Shut up, Mokuba.
Okay, they were worshipped by the Aztecs. They weren't actually Aztecs themselves. They predated them by thousands of years. Okay, that makes more sense.
But
the Pillar Men, yes.
Yes. Do you think we'll get another weird race of people? Like we had rock humans. Do you think maybe it'll be another one?
Like Canadians?
Yes, like Canadians. So like not
another brand. Well,
because they were what because I know it was a carbon base, and then they were
silicon base.
So
it feels like two important to not come up again.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get like another one. I feel like I would be kind of surprised if he added a second one. If this series is about like the whole Earth and the connection between like the magical Earth parts,
Rock human with a bee stand.
I would be surprised if the Rock humans didn't come back.
Give me a rock human with with a bug related stand or like a bee stand. Later, that very same bee.
Vampires show up again, maybe. That'd be a funny callback. I want okay, I'm not gonna say the M word. I want a like Morbius style character.
Sucks their plasma.
I want there to be like a random vampire guy who just exists in this world. There's no other vampires except him.
There's a little episode of Quantum Leap where he literally is into a real vampire.
That's hilarious.
It's so weird. It's so bizarre.
That.
It's so fucking weird. I love Quantum Leap, but yeah, that episode's fucking bizarre. He just one of those weird like, are they really a vampire kind of thing, or like are they just a weird stand user that's related to it? Because like Scary Monsters was like kind of like a zombie kind of stand where it just like infects everything essentially.
Yeah.
But like that goes off the rails very easily. But
vampire versus rock human race war.
Dude, I still so mad we didn't get like the group the stable wars of like 3 different parties fighting each other at the end of part 8.
Sad.
They all got murdered out.
I'm gonna Jorb.
I'm gonna Jorb.
It's
Jobin time.
It's Jobin time.
Mount up for Morbius, baby.
Jorbius sweep.
Mount up, Jorbius sweep.
Jobin.
I think it's a Jobin sweep.
Jobin's comes back as
the
a
Joshi
Morbius.
sweep.
The Joshi sweep. All right. Do you have anything else? I don't know if I really have anything else here. How long have we been doing this for? I'm looking at an hour and a half.
Wow,
that's not bad.
No. I said unless chat had anything else.
Yeah, this is your last chance, chat. I'm gonna scroll through the list really quick.
Jobin grave.
Let's actually let's read through the list that we have. All right, I'll read it out since you have to tell
you know it'd be cool? Anyway. No, I think with like the theme of monsters, like a Frankenstein stand of just like
I do love
someone
Frankenstein.
like piecing together like a stand user with like their own stand, kind of like a Cinderella but like darker. Of like
cool.
Just building this monster like stand. Maybe like the main villain is like building this stand of like maybe from parts of like of people that our main characters are beating villain of the week style.
I am unfortunately getting what's that guy who I hate from Jujutsu Kaisen? I'm getting flashbacks of him.
Mojito.
One of my least favorite characters. I'm getting a bit of a vibe of that, but I do like a Frankenstein aesthetic.
Like a really cool like Frankenstein using a version of Cinderella, just like piecing together this like ultimate like stand or like monster, and then like it kind of breaks free and it kind of becomes a character on his own. I think that'd be rad.
Yeah.
Going with a monster movie, because obviously Araki loves horror movies.
He does. He was very inspired by them back in the 80s.
Many of.
All right, so I'm going to read through our current list, our Part 9 predictions, bingo, brainstorm, just to catch everyone up in case you joined. The whole idea of this stream is we're trying to put a bunch of ideas out there for our future bingo boards. Mm-hmm. We're going to wait until we get like an official Part 9, either character confirmation or like setting confirmation, whatever, before we do a proper bingo board.
I still think one of those DLC season pass characters of All-Star Battle R is going to be the Part 9 protagonist, despite having very little of a moveset to go off.
I would.
They had very little scraps to go on with the original All-Star Battle for Gappy.
They had like at least. They had at least like 3 volumes for Josuke. We have nothing for this character.
But you never know. It could be the last one because characters take fucking months to do.
I don't know. I don't see it because like all the attacks are like references.
I know.
So they need to like make a bunch of shit up, or have Araki make a bunch of shit up.
Gappy literally had up to like the remove the friction move, and that was like it. That was a super move.
No, that's not true. He had up to like the shaving, like one of attacks.
That's like a taunt.
He like shaved. No, it's like an attack.
I'm
not even kidding.
You know how little but still that means
that just shows how little they had.
Yeah.
And yeah, we don't even have any of that. All right. Diego actually survived in a secret compartment. on the train and found a stone mask. He comes back part 9. Very funny that he waited he waited all that time to come back.
Someone said like the Frankenstein stand sound like all for one. Hey, I don't really know my hero, so I mean it'd be cooler because Rocky would be doing it, and I want to see like a stitched together stand.
True. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna read through our part 9 list. So far, just kind of rapid fire, and then anything we don't cover.
Jobin isn't dead.
So number 1, Jobin isn't dead. As we know, Jobin did not die. That was a false flag. Mitsuba's second child will appear and have plot relevance. I'm gonna write that and have plot.
I hope so.
Relevance.
We can 4 leaves, or we can 6 leaves.
All right. So for the setting, we have a few ideas. It could be space. It could be boat. It could be Europe. Scottish Highlands.
That time period set
current
in.
year, let's say 2030s / near future.
Yes.
Return of the Higashikatas. I hope that Daya will return.
I hope
but not use her stand.
I don't want her to return, but
I kind of want to put Daya will return but not use her stand as one of my. I really want to put that on as a bingo.
Atheist, still atheist.
All right, let's say still atheist. All right, yeah, Joshu robot arm, or he steals someone else's arm. We will get a 100-page nut, a redemption arc from him.
That's my copium.
He's also still an atheist. So Norisuke, we want him in the fruit parlor to show back up. I personally want to see Jobin's grave. It's that apostrophe there. So will we get the?
It's like everybody within Jobin's grave, and then like Kato's grave is just like dusty and no one visits, all worn down because no one wants to fucking mourn her, despite her being the hero somehow.
Will this be a sequel to JoJo Alien? Will Holly return? Will she be healed? Will the rock humans return? Will the rock animals return?
What do you
will
put a space to?
I don't know. I think it did that. But, will Iwasuke
It's like Aitania, but with a dog.
Iwasuke. Joshi becomes God. No. The protagonist. So will we have a girl?
Protagonist / is.
Will it be Jolene 2? Will it be a hat wearer? Will they have a beret female? Will it be the twins of what is it? G and J? Giorno and Jolene. G plus J equals John. No, I'm kidding. That's a Game of Thrones reference.
Holly gets another disease.
Holly gets another disease.
She caught a cold and died.
Joshu becomes an island cult leader. Ooh, I would like that. All right, so
wait, Joshu becomes Jared Leto and just like has a cult on an island, and he morbs and he nuts up.
He nuts up.
It's nut time, he says.
It's nutting time.
Nut up, everybody.
All right.
Joshu becoming a cult leader on an island is hysterical to think about.
He would. He
Jared
would
Leto
do it by
JoJo.
accident. He would fumble into it.
Yes, he's method acting so hard.
All right. Will we get a Jobro reference? So the idea would be like
a past.
Yeah, like will a
Jobro.
Will a former Jobro come up as like a new one? Like we
Name-wise,
had, like
yeah.
a Zappelli, like sort of thing.
A Zappelli, a Bucciarati. Will we get we get a Hermes?
Rock humans. I think I already had that written actually.
Yeah.
So will Giorno be the main villain? Flashback Man main villain.
No.
I just started writing nonsense. So okay, Josuke's inclusions. We haven't talked about we talked about it, but we haven't. It's Joshuin time. All right, so maybe we'll get a design refresh.
Someone edit that like panel of like Joshu to say it's Joshu or Nuttin' time.
It's Nuttin' time.
Joshin time.
Hashtag nuts sweep.
Nuts. Give me that 100. It's nut time. He does a 100-page nut on Toru.
All right, so will Josuke return as a mentor? Will he be main villain? Did he marry Yasho? Could he be in prison? These are
I love that one. It's my favorite.
Josuke in prison feels like it's like the natural state for him.
Him and Joshu both being the entire Ichikata family except for Hato just being in prison makes sense for me.
Yeah, I mean, where else would they go? Okay, Tsurugi, we could have Tsurugi mentor, Tsurugi King Crimson, Tsurugi or mentor twice, a Tsurugi grown up. I would love to see a Tsurugi
villain.
Will we get a?
We did write that, but.
Oh wait,
I think Tsurugi split personality maybe, or did the disease change him? I think is a good one.
Disease.
Can I talk to Can I say about that? About like maybe it made him see heaven or like attain like an idea.
See heaven.
Something like that.
All right. Will the corpse parts return? They have to return. Why did I write that? Oh, they have to return because why did I write that? Get out of here. What the fuck is up with Joseph?
Very true.
Are we gonna get any sort of Joseph alternate bloodline
Or
stuff?
or Joseph relation stuff. That's like my impression of like being that Joseph side of the family.
Josuke would thrive in prison. I feel like you're right. He would. Okay, we're gonna get a Go Beyond
Oh my god,
reference.
that was like when Joshi went to the movies or the Malaga Man arc. It was Morbius. Even though it was 2011.
Go Beyond reference. Will we get more speed?
Speed.
Carrera will
Spin Cell.
return. Potential human villains. I cannot spell the word villains for the life of me. So we're gonna maybe get a. Will stand acquisition change? Will we see inanimate objects with stands? I would like to see a tree stand, a colony stand, a whole town with a stand, a traffic light potentially. How will it end? Will it be good, bad, or bitter? Sweet. I'm gonna rate sweet.
Yeah. MV stand will have main villain stand will have fate control, time, space, or fate control.
Fate, time, space. Okay. Potential music references: Hey Soul Sister, Fireflies, Gorilla Tupac, 9 Inch Nails, Japanese music reference. I want a Baby Metal reference, please.
Oh my god, I would kill for Gimme Chocolate.
Yes. And then there'd be 2
Or
Japanese chocolate references.
I would love Baby Metal to be like a fucking cool ass like, it's basically just Metallica, but just like a baby has it. I would love Baby. I love me some Baby Metal.
Crazy Train, Bruno Mars, main Jobro being named Bruno Mars would be very funny.
Radiohead, Weird Al.
We have all the Weird
I love
Al
only
ones.
Weird Al's the only way we actually put song.
Pregnant Yashiho / mom. Pulpo will return.
Mm-hmm. I'm so fucking far.
Will Fusion return? Hopefully no.
The
Mitsuba runs the Parent-Teacher Association arc.
I love that, though. Bake Sale arc would be I love the grilling arc, too.
Well, yeah, that's the next thing. Josuke Dad Cookout arc. Oh, I'm going to say arc.
Art. It is art.
It is art. Josuke removes the moisture from steak.
It's so funny to see how unhinged some of these predictions got by the end of it.
Yeah. Unconventional stand fights. That's what we really want more of. We want dog dying. I really am in the camp of no dog dying. I might put that on my bingo board.
I mean, he plays more with dogs dying, or Iwasuke was just like he can take the punishment. Or like we're gonna have a children or a late random civilian to take this brunt of this punishment. But what else we got? Unconventional stand user.
Yeah, evolving stands. Oh, I was thinking that for like the main
Yes.
JoJo. JoJo Land's being a theme park. Food Deep Talk.
I love that one. That's gonna be on my bingo board definitely.
Aliens, as in they're aliens in the plot. And then Frankenstein stand.
I guess, is there any other kind of weird like related stands you want to like put on there as well, or do you want to put like?
No, I think I already covered pretty much all mine. Like the inanimate objects are what interest me the most.
Yeah. Anything else, chat?
Yeah, chat. This is your last.
Not.
This is your last fucking chance.
Yeah. Before the bingo boards are gonna be crafted.
So what I'm gonna do is I'll share this on Twitter with everyone, and so I think what maybe we'll do is we could even live stream the creation of our bingo boards.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to not collaborate though. They should be totally.
We make them ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We come together. I have a paper ready to go, and.
Okay. Yeah, and then we'll physically create them.
Someone said Speedwagon. Like, we only got a reference to Speedwagon Foundation, but we have a actual Speedwagon character, like, relation. Because that is, like, not been a thing at all, other than Speedwagon Foundation that Lucy works for.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good one to put on there for Speedwagon reference that's not the organization. That's a good one.
Speedagon.
Good job there, Jester.
All right. What if absolutely every prediction here is thrown out the window and it's just completely unrelated? Then I would say we wasted an hour.
I want some funny ones of like fan base simps over horrible person character.
I do like fan base predictions too.
If we have any good fan base likes character that is supposed to be unlikable and says they did nothing wrong.
This is just what would happen.
Fan base becomes unhinged, free space.
Yeah, so I'll create a special bingo
drop
board.
plot point.
Oh.
Will we get a drop plot point again?
Only. Gyro is also Speedwagon. Ooh. It's true. If strange locations / holy places are going to be the big thing, what types of things would you be interested in? That's really interesting. I didn't think about that.
Religious
No, like just how like the Devil's Palm was kind of like sites of interest.
I can see like a temple. Like they haven't really done like a temple or like a whole or a shrine or something that's like relegated as like you get these weird powers if you like put your hand in like this weird box in this shrine or this weird like rock foundation and that would give you like a bite mark or something.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. Like someone is like kind of contained one.
Yes.
Or like it's not because I think they're kind of supposed to be like transient, like they kind of move around. That would be really like having it be like a temple
it's
somewhere.
Like a monk shrine or a monk temple like the ones you see in like the high up hills or mountains and like
that would be really cool too because like monks with stands they would use them very like selflessly like they wouldn't use it like maliciously
or they go there and like they're only humans but they like are able to see stands because they're like one with this map like they like
they've been around long enough where they didn't like get stands themselves but they're like exposed. They've kind of opened their third eye.
Yeah, I think we put that in like we already put that in like how to get stand category. Like, did the method of getting stands change? I think we put that in there, didn't we?
Yeah,
that'd be really cool.
Temple stand location. The free space is just copium.
Will we get nudity again? Because we got boobs in part 8.
Ooh, we can only hope for nudity.
Will we get
nudity? Hot female main villain. Aeon said. I'm gonna write that too.
Someone said 7 Wonders of the World. That's
really interesting. Like the natural wonders, right?
Yeah.
So that would be what?
Well, the 8th Wonder World was Andre the Giant, and the 9th Wonder World was China.
I can literally name maybe one.
I want to see.
The Grand Canyon's
Grand
probably
Canyon,
one.
yes.
7 Wonders of the World. Because there's okay. There's I think
is Niagara Falls one of them?
I think the 7 Wonders refers to like the created ones. So it's like the pyramids of Giza, the Hanging Gardens. Are there like natural wonders? I feel like
there are natural wonders.
Natural.
The Mall of America.
All right. So here's. Okay, so this is Northern Lights, the Grand Canyon, Pachichutin, Mount Everest, a harbor of Rio de Janeiro, Victoria Falls, Great Barrier Reef.
I'm surprised Niagara Falls is in there. It's Victoria Falls.
Victoria Falls is bigger.
Great Barrier Reef. Great Barrier Reef.
Guardrail main villain. Haha, very funny. God shows up.
Oh, that's a good one though. For drop plot point or drop plot point from part 8. If we kind of had that in like the flashback man, but like we can kind of put that in general. That's more of a general spot place of like part 8 drop plot points coming back. We can kind of cut the ones we have repeating on here to like in a more general one, or if you're really that ballsy, if you want like a very specific bingo board, you can put that on there of just like flashback man
mentioned or whatever. Oh no, wait, that's not dropped. Yeah, like dropped. I like the idea of dropped part 8.
Hot female JoJo main villain. There's more of a Morley Gray. Honestly, if they're hot, Jim, they're Morley Gray, not villains.
I'm
trying to think. I was like, would we get a like an actual like reference to real music or a real movie? Like we kind of got with like Toru having Wonder of You and Elvis on and like Crazy Train on there. Or, like when Jolene mentions like the Sixth Sense. So like, will we actually have like a real reference? Like
he always slides those in there. I feel like
that's not just like the design choice reference. That's actually just like worded reference.
Aeon said Flashback Man is dead. Stop trying to dig up his corpse.
Just make that a thing. I tried to make it a thing.
All right.
Trying to anything.
I think I'm kind of done. I'm hungry. I'm fucking hungry. Dilf Gappy in main cast. Yeah, I like that. Dilf Gappy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else. I don't think chat.
I would love to see Dilf Gappy.
Or Gabby just becomes like Hugh Neutron.
Obsessed
When
with
I
dogs.
when I was your age, I chose banana peel, and that changed my life forever. But I think that's it then, right?
That's really all I have.
Okay. I guess if we wanna, you keep an eye on chat. But if you wanna wrap this up, we can just say like keep an eye. It kind of just out of nowhere, but like keep an eye on Twitter, or at least on the Joe Kakaka Twitter because Jim will probably post this PDF so you can get your bingo boards ready. I guess we'll probably try to be back with this when we actually get like a character.
Yeah, once we have like an official thing to work with, because I kind of want to just wait till we get some news.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that we get some soon.
I know we need the content.
I think there's about like a 50-50 shot we just get another Rohan next month.
I hope not. Because
Something I heard recently was this year is the first year that Iraqi's ever written more than one Rohan chapter.
Oh wow!
And released more than one Rohan chapter.
But like I said,
we've gotten 3.
When we had the Rohan, I think I said like it feels like he's doing these because he has a lot to get off his chest.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, keep an eye on the Twitter for the PDF, and then maybe I'm not sure that a bingo maker you can do, or
I'll just make like I'll see what's easy, something that's easy that people can just use themselves, open it and like whatever.
But yeah, just keep an eye out. Check out other stuff while we have until then, please.
Yeah, keep following the channel. JoJo Lands Info 83. Oh, rest in peace E3.
But I know I'm waiting for that All-Star Battle R because I will stream that. If you haven't followed the Twitch chat at Go Kaikun, please do that because you see Spinzel. The Dark Souls adventures.
Sam's been playing playing through the Dark Souls games. That's been a lot of fun. Yeah, go over to Twitch. Follow Sam right now.
We had Medi appear in the last 2 streams. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, check this out. There's also just a bunch of random. They're like unofficial bro kakaka. We had Grapefruit appear on Dark Souls 1, which was a lot of fun too. Yeah. They're like unofficial bro kakaka.
They kind of are. Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
But yeah, this is fun. I didn't think it'd go this long. I didn't think we had this much.
I know. I'm dying. It's so hot in here.
Better than we did fully coolly record. I felt like I was dying when we had less to talk about for that. But
no, yeah, this is a lot of fun. Thank you all for joining.
Yeah, there's no new whole horse this month, so I guess there's no. We're doing two chapters for an episode, so we gotta wait till next month, I guess.
Yeah.
But
maybe we'll do part 3 soon. Well, we're gonna be away next week, so
yeah, you get something.
So yeah.
But I'm glad people copped out for this because we weren't sure.
Yeah. All right, this is fun. I'll see if I can share this document on if people want to look at this. I don't know if people even care.
It's fun. It's fun to spectate. It's all we did was mindless, baselessly spectate.
This gave me a lot of fodder for my future bingo board. So
yeah, and then maybe we'll do an actual JoJo Land prediction video in full if we have.
Yeah, once we get more of a fucking taste of what's gonna happen, then
yeah,
we'll take a peek. All right, I think we're gonna end it here.
Yep. Thank you guys for coming out though again.
Yeah, thanks so much.
As I said, also you guys want to join the Discord if you haven't already, because probably share your bingo boards on there if you have a custom one.
Ooh, yeah, I'll make once we actually do the bingo boards, I'll make a bingo board channel.
Okay.
And then, I love the idea of the people making a bingo board. You have to okay, that'll be the thing. When you make it, you need to post it there to
someone's gonna
officiate it.
Someone's gonna make a Joe Kakaka bingo board with stuff that we always do in episodes that are just going to be made.
But I love the idea of somebody potentially winning this. That'd be really fun. Okay, all right, we should go now.
All right,
I'm starving, Sam. I'm
I know.
starving. Okay. All right, thank you all for joining. Wait, let's look at a funny little thing.
Yeah, bingo next. No, Jim, do not unlock more images.
All right.
All right, guys. See ya.
Bye.